So, so Dr. Venu, now you run this thing called HalfPe, right? And we're just chatting about it where you're saying any product which is more than 50% off is available on your marketplace, right? And anytime we talk of Omni and experience and all that, we say the cost will go up because we have to manage across channels. Now here you are running a business which is low on price, so which means obviously what you can in terms of spend, in terms of discounts or whatever, they are all very limited, right? So how do you look at it? I mean, how much does this thing called Omni actually connect with you? Do you just think it is fairly straightforward and simple if the value proposition is clear? And you spoke some great numbers, and with all the Omni experience that we have across retailers, in the fashion industry is almost 30% return rate, 25 to 30%. And you spoke some very different numbers.
Yes.
So it would be great to get your perspective.
Sure. We are a digital platform and we focus on accessibility. We are a surplus good marketplace, and so any item you said 50% off. So we are a digital helping stores. So you go to any stores, there is always a excess good available, and it's going back to the warehouses, or like they have to trash it out after some time. There's always a loss. People are making money 80%, and also this dead stock actually eating away those profits. It's a serious problem in the industry, and not just India. It's the same problem in Canada, US, everywhere. Okay, so it's impossible to. It's inevitable, and also there are a lot of solutions happening, right? So if you look at the current trends, okay, so it's not just your app or a website, okay. Product can be accessed even from ChatGPT today, and that's going to change. What I'm going to see is that maybe after 1 year, we are also working on it. Okay, let us say there is a platform called Kushi. Kushi is the person, and so she wants to make her own e-commerce site. It's not that she wants to get to Amazon, she wants to get to HalfPe.com or whatever. So she can provide the interest. This is what I'm interested in. I actually purchased the watches and recently 3 months back and this that. So AI knows the interests, and also AI can recommend very personalized kind of products, okay, based on her budgets, etc. So if Kushi is actually accessing some kind of interface, she is looking at her own interest kind of things. That's definitely going to come. That's something we are already working on. And more than search, audio is going to, the voice is coming up, so people prefer not to type, they're actually driving and they're just asking, I want to buy a phone, and I want this particular thing, my budget is 300, can you help me where it is available? I want that to be delivered in 1 hour or like within a day, 2 days, and so it's giving out. And you say yes, and then you have a credit card, and boom, that's it. It's all done. So without even touching a screen, how you are doing it, how you are making a personalized kind of a website based on personal interests. No more e-commerce like you have to go. You're pretty much seeing like a 40 items very relevant to Kushi, available on Kushi interface, and so that is a magical thing, right? So if it's a fashion, she can actually see how I'm actually seeing with this dress and all these things, and it's very different. So that's only changing right now. Okay, and so if you look at excess good, this is so much. Just imagine a fashion manufacturer. They always want to build more. They are printing like 1 lakh pieces. It's impossible to sell 1 lakh pieces almost, right? Because of trends and there's a new product is coming in, and it happens in every industry, not just a fashion, right? It happens for footwear or like watches, everything. So what's happening? They are finding liquidation partners and selling out, and it's going to tier 2 cities, but they're not actually making enough money. This is the totally unorganized kind of a way. So we identified the gap. I found very interesting numbers. Actually, I don't want to make another Amazon or Flipkart. I just want to focus on excess gold, which is 20% of entire retail India today is on sale. Or more. I don't know how much panel, at least with me, at least 15% in some categories, some categories 20%. When I say sale, it's above 50%. So that's how they want to clear out the warehouses and do that. So we built a very strong delivery partner network, 25,000. We pick up anywhere, any warehouse, and deliver to homes very fast. And we are very active on AI. Like I said, all the things, voice, and making it very personalized to them. And we have one new app coming in the next 2 weeks. And we're not sending any push notifications like Mahadev got the same notification and other person got the same notification. That's exactly what's happening, right? Any new product comes in. we are sending personalized kind of a notification. What Mahadev actually, the behavior of Mahadev, all these things, right? That's exactly. We're making more today. Personalization is important, but just right. Another thing I want to tell you, if you look at conversion rates, any e-commerce sites today, whoever is going to visit the site versus whoever is buying is only 2 to 3%. That's not the case with physical store. Physical store, 95% people are going with the intent and they are coming with the bags. It's impossible to find someone coming with the empty bags, right? You know? So they're always purchasing something because they are giving a time, they have intention. Offline become very casual. I can actually check anywhere and you have abandoned carts, casual buyers, and all the e-commerce sites are actually facing the COD problems too. They just place an order, tomorrow they change their mind, and the delivery comes in and you don't honor that. You know, so this has been a serious problem in the industry. You know, so we don't have a clear-cut solution for that. You know, unless you have to. You know, I think behavior of the user has to change more than like putting a lot of effort on marketing. You know. And another thing what I see that recently I found out probably 1.5 years back, most of the big companies too, you know, hiring elite school people. So you have business head come from IIM Ahmedabad. Obviously, when they're setting up a site, they're actually thinking in their IQ level. Like, you know, actually who is buying is not having that kind of IQ level. Like, you know, is very simple English or put in brackets Hindi or, you know, which markets you are targeting to. These are all very, very simple things for me. I believe that that's why I've been practicing this for the last 1 year. I am actually asking to change homepage with a low IQ level people only, not like very high level people, because whom you are purchasing is very important. It has to be relevant. You write high-fi English, people can't even understand, and so it's all about understanding. There are two problems why people aren't buying. Like I said, 2 to 3% is conversion rate. Why is that, right? So if you do a lot of research, biggest problem is they're not able to understand, the product. Maybe you're not giving a proper information. According to you, you're right. According to him, he's right. And he's not able to understand. The second one is fear of buying. Okay, is this a right product or like a fake product? Can I buy? Can I get this product? Can I pay? Or like I'm just going for COD at like no risk at all, and then I reject the product, right? So people became like this, and so most time the bad patterns been followed continuously. People are writing bad reviews for no reason. That's not happening, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it is, and so it's all about making understandable, creating a trust, and not having any fear. It'll have a better thing. And obviously AI is the thing, like I said, personalized e-commerce. Mahadev interest, Mahadev site, Mahadev interface. You just go to Gmail and then you're seeing like, boom, you have 40 items which is relevant to your interest. How about that? You click on it, you purchase it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what I understand is if the value proposition is clear, the trust is there.
Right.
You're saying discovery is going to become increasingly easier, it's going to be more pull-based.
Correct.
So the more clear you are about what you want,
yes,
in your language of communication, which is empathizing with your customer segment you're targeting, it's going to be easier.
Correct.
Got it. So,